Hi, I'm Trey,
And I'm Monica.
and this is another one of our adventures in California history.
And as you can see, here we are at Donner Summit. It's a beautiful summer day, about 75 degrees, and we're going to take you somewhere a little bit different. Most people know that right underneath where I'm standing, the Transcontinental Railroad Tunnel, number 6, Summit Tunnel number 6, passed right below me. Also, they might know that this was a transcontinental highway. The Lincoln Highway passed this way. But did you know that this is also a transcontinental air route? And back in the 1920s and 30s, when airplanes were flying over the Sierras, they needed help because they didn't have modern radar. So what they used was large arrows that were placed on the ground, radio signal towers, and right here on Donner Summit was a airway station, a manned airway station, manned 365 days of the year, and we're going to go visit the site of that station. The station itself is long gone, but there are still remnants left there, and the hike up there is pretty cool. We're going to be heading up to the top of that mountain up there. So let's go. Here's a 1950s photo showing the air station sitting on top of the hill, the funny little building I was standing next to at the left, and the Caltrans maintenance station on the right. All right, so right across from the Summit House, we're crossing Donner Pass Road, and there's a little pathway right here that we take. This is kind of cool. This is an old quarry. Got a picture of a steam shovel working here, digging rock. This rock was used to help in the manufacture of the road and whatnot. At then time, 1930s, Caltrans would have been getting rock out of this quarry here. You can see where we just came from. There's the Summit House across the way. Walked right across this way. And what you do is come over here, and we're going to climb up this way. You'll see metal posts as we go up, and there used to be a wire that was connected from one metal post to the other, because you can imagine up here when the winds were howling at 80 miles an hour during storms and just heavy weather, the people that were manning the station had to get up there, and you could literally be blown off the rock. So they have you can still see the post, and there was a cable that connected them. It does get steep, so make sure you got good shoes. So you can imagine there's a cable from one pole to the next, and you could grip on your way up to the top. There was a husband and wife that manned the station at one point. And there's some great stories about neighbors coming to visit during extreme weather. All right, so here comes Monica. I'm already at the top. There was a building here, but no more. But check out the view from the top of this rock.
Oh boy.
We are at Donner Pass.
Wow.
Down below you can see what used to be Highway 40. It's Donner Pass Road now, but that was Highway 40. There's this Summit Bridge built in 1926 for the Lincoln Highway. If you look over here, there's the Transcontinental Railroad bed. You can see there's the China Wall down at the far end, people hiking over there, Transcontinental Railroad, and then just below that there's an old dirt road going up. That's the Lincoln Highway. So we are at basically the crossroads of the Sierra, and this was, hey, look at this. So here's some of the foundations for the old airway station. So the airway station was commissioned in 1932, but there was an airway beacon here before that. The station was eventually torn down in the 50s, 1950s. By that time, airplanes had radar and no longer needed the assistance of airway stations. The winds were so bad that they had to tie the building down with steel posts, and those steel posts had to be blasted out of the rock. This is solid granite, so the house wouldn't blow away. It was also built 8 feet above the ground because of the incredible snowfall, sometimes 40 feet up here, just so the operators of the airway station could get in and out. And this is back before the roads were plowed too, so in '32, so at the very beginning of the airway station, they were pretty much here and didn't go much anywhere else because the snows could get so bad. It's a really cool place. It's not that hard to get to. It's a little steep, but it's really not that hard to get here. What a glorious day we had on the air station rock, but eventually we had to head back down the hill, and thank goodness for the poles because you can pick up speed walking down. Looks like Monica's not having too much problem coming down the rock. Look out, hold on. Adventures in California History would like to thank the Donner Summit Historical Society for the use of their historical photographs. Be sure to visit their website.